Welcome to the highlights of what was going to be a crucial encounter from Group B between India and England from the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. There were changes in both the lineups for India and England. A crucial change for India was that Piyush Chawla, the leg spinner, came in after his exploits in the warm-up game against Australia on the very same strip in Bangalore. For England, it was an enforced change because Stuart Broad was taken ill with a stomach bug and Michael Yardy got his first game of the World Cup. It was Indian skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni who won the toss and had no hesitation in choosing to bat. We pick up the action with Sachin Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag.
So Sachin Tendulkar will be at the non-striker's end. Virendra Sehwag will be the man on strike, and James Anderson will start the proceedings for England, and he'll be looking for some swing early on, Naz.
He sure will. England will use that short ball against Sehwag. Sehwag just calming himself down. It's such a big occasion. The noise, the expectancy, Sehwag just taking a little minute out in the middle just to compose himself. England will hope that sometimes it's very hard to follow up one good score with another. That brilliant 170 in Bangladesh. What a start to the tournament. First ball of the tournament, Sehwag put it away for 4. Sometimes it's hard to follow up. You never know with Sehwag. The other end, well, you do know about this man, the great Sachin Tendulkar. 37 years old, averaging nearly 45 300s away from 100 hundreds in international cricket. The little master on the biggest stage.
And Marcus Erasmus says play, and away goes Anderson. It's Sehwag on strike. Yeah, it's then put down. He just got his fingertips to it. There was swing there. It bounced nicely as well, and it took the outside edge.
What a start. Not a man you want to be giving a second chance to. England's fielding in the Netherlands game was not great. They don't start well here. Anderson with swing. Moves away, no feet from Sehwag. That's his way.
For more, just opening the face of the blade. Typical Sehwag. Exquisite timing.
Strauss and Bowler need to have a chat because Strauss has put a split field. He's got 4 men out on the leg side. He's got 5 on the off. Can't bowl out there to Virendra Sehwag.
Cuts again, this time along the ground and beaten trot at third man. Beautiful shot from Sehwag. You give him a hint of width and he'll make you pay.
So controlled.
At least 1, should be 2. Oh, and it's 4. Having said that England's ground fielding so far has been decent, Shazad lets one through, and I think he slightly hurt himself. His knee got stuck in the soft turf as he dived. That's clogged down the ground. I think it was a slower ball because Sehwag had to wait and wait and wait. But he did superbly and then just belted it down past mid-on.
He is such an unusual player to watch.
Edged, gone, good catch. Pryor moving across to his right. There's no slip in place, so Pryor had to go and Sehwag has gone.
Good work. Silence the crowd, that's exactly what they've done. Complete silence here. Not in the middle. England celebrate. Just trying to run it down. Previous deliveries got this wicket. It's been so good with his line. Sehwag trying to get just a little bit cute. Bresnan, the wicket taker. Pryor with an excellent catch. England have one of the danger men. Sehwag's gone for 35. It's 46 for 1.
Fine shot, one bounce over the rope. That was intentional from Gambhir. Anticipated the length nicely and got into a good position. Down the track, goes over Bidon. One bounce over the rope. No half measures there from Gautam Gambhir. He knew exactly what he was doing, he knew exactly where the field was. And a good boundary. There he goes, inside out. Good use of the feet. Again, one bounce over the rope. And the pressure on the spinner straight away. This is excellent batting from Gautam Gambhir. Down the track, Tendulkar. Straight down the ground for 4. Mentioned earlier there was a change of bat, so you could see the big shots against the spinners. 50 partnership comes up. Lovely shot. Beautifully timed. It was just a gentle push. It's gone into the crowd. And the first 6 of the game.
The 100 comes up for India. The shot again, just timed it over mid-off. It's gone 80 meters into the stands.
Big shot over mid-wicket. Make that 2 sixes for Tendulkar. He fancies a bit of Collingwood.
He's eyeing it up, isn't it? Brings his 50 up. What a way to do it. It's a nice way to do it. Big 6. No, that's what he sets himself up. Look, gets that front leg out the way so he can get the bat through. Look how much room he gives himself. Oh, he is the master.
Maybe more if Tendulkar goes. That is an enormous blow. Ever since he's changed his bat, he's really found some form. That's his 3rd 6 with this new blade.
And Swan immediately is attacked. We're used to seeing Swan get wickets in his first over. No way is he going to be allowed to settle. Very first ball, Sachin Tendulkar. He's after him.
And again, and that's equally big. It's into the crowd for consecutive 6s for Sachin Tendulkar.
Next question is, do you think there's any chance of that ball coming back from that crowd? It's where all the fanatical Indian supporters are. They've been here from very early on. Dates up to 10:30. I don't think that ball's coming back.
Third man, but he's very fine, and that's gone past him. Tendulkar's motoring now.
Deliberate.
Yeah, Gambhir will want a couple. He might get more. He gets 4 on the inside edge, past leg stump. Not the prettiest way to bring up a half century, but he won't mind about that.
Boundaries are boundaries as far as he's concerned. That takes him to 51. From 59 deliveries, 5 fours. Just quietly gone about his business very effectively.
Oh, there it is. Often said that it's Swan that does bring England that breakthrough, and he's done it again.
So the change of bat certainly didn't work as far as Gautam Gambhir was concerned, because the first ball he faced with the change of bat has been his undoing, trying to run the ball down to third man. He's been out in that fashion against spinners, dragging the ball onto the stumps, this time missing it completely as there was a little bit of turn. And Graham Swan has finally got something to smile about. It's 180 for 2.
Full toss, more runs off Anderson. Hit that hard, Yuvraj. There wasn't much of a follow through. He really punched the ball. wide of mid-on.
Tucked away, that will go fine. That will go for 4. 5 World Cup hundreds for the little master, more than any other player in the history of the game. 98 international hundreds. He is a genius. If Sehwag doesn't get you, Sachin will.
He certainly has. Now, what a 100 this has been. This has been a very well constructed 100. He's taken time to settle down. He's hit the big shots when needed. And look at that crowd. The crowd came to watch hundreds from Tendulkar, maybe 100 from Sehwag. They didn't get 100 from Sehwag. They've got 100 from this man.
Big shot, huge shot, all the way, 6 more.
His 5th 6 of the innings. Stand and deliver over long on. Not the biggest of boundaries. It's been pulled in. He's still got to hit them. That's the shot once again. 83 meters over the mid-wicket fence.
It's going to be medium pace against Yuvraj, which he fancies. As I say, he fancies.
Is that
Leading edge.
Yes, it is.
The end of a marvellous innings from Sachin Tendulkar, looking to turn the ball on the leg side, a leading edge, and he's gone now, but he's gone for a brilliant 100.
The entire stadium will be up on their feet to applaud the master batsman. What an innings it has been. It'll bring, hopefully, the skipper in at this stage, something which India will not mind.
Who is expecting that short ball. The problem with this tactic is that if you were in Yuvraj's shoes, you'd just be expecting it now every ball. I think England have to still mix it up to a certain extent. Beautiful shot. Not a bad ball, this one, if a little wide, but the length was perfectly good. Dhoni's a very, very strong player. He's got incredibly strong wrists. There he goes. Final leg is up. It's 50 for Yuvraj. He's not been in the best of form in the run-up to this tournament, but he's got 53. They've come off just 46 balls, and 8 of them have gone to the fence.
Six into the crowd.
Some way into the crowd. Just sits and waits. That brings the 300 up. 48 sixes now in the tournament. Make that 49. It should be 49 and a half, really. That went a long way. He's just waiting for it. He knows where that's gone.
Yuvraj goes big. 1 bounce into the gap. And the boundaries and sixes beginning to flow now. Already 13 of this over. Still 1 ball to go. And there he goes. Has he found deep mid-wicket? Yes, this was flat. Went straight to the man at deep mid-wicket. So Yuvraj Singh, after playing so well for his 58, has been dismissed.
He leaves. I think Michael Yard is leaving the field as well. That one he hit back at him, damaged his right hand, so he's just gone to get that sorted. But on this time, Yardy has the last laugh. Bottom of the bat Ian Bell takes a simple catch. Michael Yard, he deserved that. He's bowled extremely well. He bowled through the power plays. 1 for 64. Yuvraj Singh, he's gone for 58 from 50 balls. It's 305 for 4.
Dhoni out, caught in the deep. 2 wickets and 2 balls. First Yuvraj, now Dhoni. Both the batsmen picking the fielders in the deep. Luke Wright, the substitute, making no mistake. Straight back over his head. And this is 6. Might have just cleared the boundary. What a hit that is. Not an easy shot. It's over pitched. He's climbed back on the back foot. Smashed it.
And straight. Dead straight. You couldn't hit this any straighter.
Doesn't quite time it. Should be taken here. Swan making no mistake this time. And Yusuf Pathan, in the quest of upping the ante here, going for the big hit, has been dismissed.
Another batsman that changes his bat and then gets out the next ball. Well, this is clever bowling. Bresnan's been the pick of the bowlers. It's a slower ball, full. And deceives him, and Graham Swan will be pleased. Oof, that almost bounced out. He's not on his top game at the moment. Pathan, he's gone for 14 from 8 balls. It's 327%.
Harbhajan Singh has come out. Another one. Excellent Yorker. So India losing wickets here and trying to improve the run rate. 327 for 7 now.
And Bresnan's figures get better by the minute. He really has bowled well. India are just messing this up a little bit here. Mind, they've got a big total. There it is, that Yorker. Funny, it works occasionally, doesn't it? Kohli goes for 8. It's 327 for 7.
Oh, what a delivery. The finger has gone up. This is excellent bowling from Tim Bresnan. 5 wickets for him.
Well, Harbhajan's reviewing this. Why not?
Now let's have a look, because it's hit him on the back leg. That looks that looks out. He's just taken a chance.
And Tim Bresnan's got 5 wickets.
It's a full length delivery. It's crashing into leg stump. So no problems here for, shouldn't be any problems for the third umpire. That's out, says Erasmus. Harbhajan leaves the ground. 5 wickets for Tim Bresnan. Excellent performance by him. 9 overs, 5 for 47 at the moment. Goes for no score, 328 for 8. That should be run out. Heading it straight back to Jimmy Anderson, and in the end Chawla having to sacrifice his wicket.
Chawla just took a chance that Jimmy Anderson would misfield it. He didn't. He's a very, very good fielder. Chawla, he's gone. He's gone for 2. It's 338 for 9.
Zahir gets some bat on that. Will want to, but well, he's running. He's running to the danger end and is out by many yards. The throw coming in for the deep, and that means that the Indian innings has come to an end. Munaf Patel turning back, running for the second, and Zahir having no chance of making his ground.
None whatsoever. And there was also 1 short. So they're just to rub salt into the wound. Erasmus signalling. No, you can't have 2. 1 short, so nothing for that. Now, Patel's already down there in turn. Zahir Khan didn't quite make it far enough back. So run out and no runs for it. So England would be delighted. It could have been a lot worse for England.
India at the end might have felt they were about 20 or 30 runs short, but 338 is still runs on the board and plenty of runs on the board as far as the start of the innings was concerned. They didn't quite bat out the 50 overs and it was a plethora of wickets that fell right at the end. Tendulkar, the star, 120 of 115 balls. Yuvraj getting a much needed half century for his own form, and Gautam Gambhir getting 51 of 61 deliveries. For England, the star with the ball was the swing man, Tim Bresnan, 5 for 48, and he was on a hat-trick at one point in time. James Anderson became the most expensive bowler for England in World Cup history. Not much else for the English bowlers to write home about. The target then for Andrew Strauss's men was going to be a stiff one under lights at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. 339 will pick up England's run chase after this break.
339, a big score. The only way they can get close is by keeping wickets in hand. There's no Bopara tonight. It's a pretty top-heavy batting, and you expect the top 5 to get them as close as possible. It's about sensible batting, still a very good batting pitch, a fast outfield, and England should get close. A big total to chase 339. That's Andrew Strauss for you, his ODI career. 122 matches, close to 4,000 runs at an average of 35, the best of 154.
So 30 years of age, he knows this ground well. He played for 3 years for the Royal Challengers from Bangalore. And really is a terrific player when in full flow, Kevin Pietersen. He'll have to come to grips with the pace and the bounce of this track. He's up against Zahir Khan, seasoned campaigner. 254 wickets, has been the spearhead of the Indian pace attack for some years now. 2 slips in place for him. So Strauss, the man on strike. And off the mark straight away. Enough on it to reach the boundary. So that's nicely clipped off his pads. Just the kind of start England were looking for.
Just the kind of start which will get Strauss and Pietersen going. A good wicket. He timed it very well.
Lovely shot, punched off the back foot, second boundary of the over. So good start for England, it's 8 for no loss. Pietersen away with the boundary. Now this is how England have to come out. They have to come out firing. Because that can put pressure on India. If there's one weakness in this Indian lineup, it's the bowling department and the fielding.
It's a lovely shot. Just shows how good the wicket is. A bit of room. He just eased it into the gap for a boundary. There's always pressure on the bowler in this sort of surfaces. Once again, a little bit of width, and Strauss, being such a good back foot player, has put it away for 4.
Driven down the ground, beats Harbhajan. And the first boundary for, in fact, the second boundary for Kevin Pietersen. Lovely shot. That has whistled past the bowler and into the fence. Billy Bowden had to move in a hurry.
He's had a couple of scares, Billy Bowden, but this was hit very, very hard. Zahir Khan sticks a foot out, but I bet he's pleased it didn't hit.
Hit in the air, up and over, no third man, 4 more. Driven and gone on the ground, one hand. What a catch from Patel.
Kevin Peterson can't believe it. I'm not sure I can. And if Patel might not know what's gone on, you were saying it needed something brilliant. This is a once-in-a-lifetime catch. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime. It's drilled. He's trying to get out of the way in the end. Palms it up, thank you very much. Apple falling out of the tree. And Peterson's got to go. He's gone for 31, 68 for 1.
Oh, that's a bad end to the over. 14 from it, 77 for 1 from 10.
$50 to Andrew Strauss, and what a good one it's been. A runner ball, and there have been 6 fours in the innings, and he's got England out off to just the start that they wanted.
The captain leading from the front. He's been positive from the word go, and he's played a game which he normally isn't used to, going down the pitch, trying to loft the bowlers, but he's shown the way to the rest of the batsmen.
Close. Given. And Trott is not hanging around. He's not going to review that. He's played across a very straight delivery, one that pitched. I think the replays will show us around Midland leg, and it was a leg spinner and straightened. And Trott has gone 111 for 2.
The quicker delivery. He shuffles a fair bit as well. Jonathan Trott. He's turned a little bit, and he finds him straight in front of the stumps. Piyush Chawla delighted. 1-1-1 for 2.
For a moment, I thought there was a thick outside edge. In the end, that ball's raced away to the boundary, but it was a long way from being a half volley. He gave it time to turn, but still found the middle of the bat. Short, and this time Strauss makes no mistake. He's pulled it straighter of the man out at deep mid-wicket. Another boundary.
Stone, he's just looking a little concerned, I fancy. Yeah, he hasn't found the fielder this time. Found the gap.
Superbly played it. That's a shot that's got him a lot of runs today. Again, just taking it from outside the off stump so he can get it square and into the gap. This is excellent batting. Knows exactly what he's doing. He's fetched it from outside the off stump. This is a magnificent 100 from the England captain, Andrew Strauss. He punches the air in delight. He knows his job is only half done. His first 100 in World Cup cricket. First against India and his 6th overall.
And it's been a very, very good 100. But he knows the job's not over yet for him and for his team. If England have to make a game out of it, he has to carry on.
In the air and finds the gap. Ian Bell making them pay.
Pressure's back on India again.
Down the pitch, hit straight, hit hard, hit all the way for 6. Brings up the 100 partnership in just 94 deliveries. Slogged into the deep. Will it go all the way? Yes, it will. 6 more. 50 for Bell in just 45 deliveries. Dhoni a worried man.
Oh, what a lovely way to get to your half century. This has been a capital innings from Ian Bell as well. At the other end, Andrew Strauss has played quite superbly. In Ian Bell, this is a terrific innings. Just taken 45 balls for him to get to a half century.
been punished by Strauss. It's a boundary that brings up his 150. This is an outstanding effort from the England captain. Remarkably now, for somebody who's never had a great reputation in one-day cricket, he's got 3 scores in this form of the game of over 150.
And the body language of the Indians now not looking good.
This should be out, and is out. Ian Bell is struggling with cramp. He'll hobble off, and he'll be able to get some treatment now because he's gone. Is there a twist in the tail yet? 281 for 3.
Well, why? If you're going to take the power play, you just play normally. Try to hit it out the ground and spooned it up. Well, it shouldn't make any difference, but he has played well. He's played very, very well. Ian Bell gone for 69. It's 281 for 3. And that's 2 wickets in 2 balls. Now, will Andrew Strauss review this? I think he will.
Let's have a look. That's okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. He's not got any bat on it. It's a full length delivery, hitting the back foot, and would have crashed into middle and leg. Now this will be a big decision for India. Strauss has to depart after a magnificent innings of 158. Zaheer gets 2 and 2. The crooked finger goes up. Bowled in right through his defence. Collingwood was the man giving the charge. The pressure has got to him. The pressure has got to England. It's 3 wickets for Zaheer in quick succession. And suddenly, England have lost half their side.
Well, if England, all they can do with this game is lose it. They were winning it handsomely. Zaheer Khan, years of experience coming to the surface now. Collingwood, he's gone for 1. It's 285 for 5.
That's up in the air. It's Raina coming underneath it. He takes it easily. He doesn't miss too many. What a turnaround in this contest. You can see the spectators rejoicing. In the air, straight to the fielder, and shot fine. Sehwag accepts that gleefully. Another one bites the dust. And England losing their way here.
Sehwag didn't really have to move. And that says it all, the England captain, his expression. Yardy, he's gone for 13 from 10. It's 307 for 7.
That's 6. Flat. It went flat as a tank. And it's cleared the boundary. Well struck. 6 ball. So this game's still alive. 2 big hits in this over.
One more big hit. And the pressure's right back on India.
One more big hit, then England will say they then become the favourites. Well, what a match this is. Bowled in. Bang on target. Bresnan misses. Chawla hits. Drama continues here at the Chinnaswamy Stadium as England lose their 8th wicket.
Well, well, well. Bresnan's little cameo comes to an end. 14 from 9 balls, 325 for 8.
That's in the air and 6. What a hit! What a hit that is. He couldn't have chosen a better spot. You can see Strauss is animated there. Silence in the crowd. All 3 results possible. A win for India, a win for England, a tie on the cards as well. A boundary will seal it for England. Here goes Munaf Patel. It's Swan on strike, gives the charge. Won't get the boundary. 2 is the call. And they'll get it. 1 ball to go. England need 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win. What a match. 337 for 8 at the moment. Target was 339. Here goes Munaf. Final ball of the game. Good fielding. It's a tie. A tremendous contest. And one would have to say, at the end of it all, the ideal result. You can see smiles on the faces. No team deserved to lose after scoring that many runs. England should have won it with 8 overs to go. But at the end of it all, the score's tied. England 338 for 8.
Well, well, well. And they tell me that 50-over cricket hasn't got a place in the world schedule. Think again. England will be relieved because they should have won it. They then lost it, and then they tied it. India, a little bit to think about. But all in all, a great advert for the game of cricket.
Well, England at the end were there, but not quite. Getting level with India's score, but not beyond. 338 for 8 at one stage when Captain Andrew Strauss was playing an absolutely masterly innings of 158 from 145 balls. They looked as if they were home and dry. But then in the batting power play, Strauss and Bell fell very quickly to Zahir Khan, and it all fell apart until Bresnan, Swan and Shazad at least got England the 1 point. For India, Zahir Khan might have conceded 64 runs, but he was still the star in the batting power play, ending up with 3 for 64. Munaf Patel also played a crucial role, but also expensive, 2 for 70. Piyush Chawla was hit for a couple of sixes. His selection may come under scrutiny. So that's it then. India 338 after having won the toss and decided to bat first. England had a stiff run chase, but they nearly got there. 338 for 8, a point each for India and England. And that's all we have from a cliffhanger in Bengaluru.